Hi guys, it's Taylor. Welcome back to my channel if you're new here. In today's video, I have October's installment of what I bought this month. You guys know the drill. Everything will be linked down below. Starting off with books, I got quite a few. I laid them out all on my bed before filming this video and I thought I was going crazy because I was like, there's absolutely no way that I bought this many books this month, but I went back and fact checked everything and I did. So I guess you could say I am very much in my reading era right now, and I read 5 books in the month of October, which is crazy. That again, I had to go and check and it was accurate. So proud of myself, honestly. But yeah, I got 8 books. I'll go in the order that I read everything. So firstly is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. This was my absolute favorite read of the month. I'm obsessed with it and I'm currently reading the sequel to this right now. This is my first fantasy book ever and I actually fell in love, and I'm definitely going to be reading so many more in the future. It just opened up a whole new world for me and this is definitely 5 stars. Next is The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. This one I rated 3 stars, I think. It's not that I didn't like it, I'm just getting more picky with my rating as the number of books that I've read increases. I haven't read that many thrillers. I think the only other one that I've read is The Silent Patient. So it was also new for me, but I did really enjoy it. I haven't really heard too much about this book, but I grabbed it in Indigo because they had like thrillers for the month of October. So I just read the back and I thought it looked pretty good. Next is It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. Obviously, this one I rated 4 stars and I read it within a few days that I got my pre-order. I did really enjoy it. It was kind of cheesy, but Colleen said that that was the point of the book. She wanted to write it for the fans to give them closure with Lily and Atlas. Didn't hit as hard as the first one, but 4 stars, a good read for me. Then I read Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. This is the only memoir I've ever read. I found it started off really strong and in the middle it kind of like phased out and there was a lot of unnecessary stories in it where I was kind of annoyed of reading it. But once I got to the end and finished and reflected on the book, I realized I did really enjoy reading it. I loved the ending. I just saw this on TikTok as a book everyone should read in their 20s. It's about growing up, growing older, and learning to navigate friendships, jobs, loss, and romance along the way. Now that I finished it, I really recommend it, and I gifted this to my best friend for her birthday because I just feel like everyone needs to read it. Then I got my very first horror book, and it was Pet Sematary by Stephen King. I actually finished this on Halloween night. That was my plan, and it worked out perfectly. This one I gave 3 stars. It's not that I didn't like it. This as well, I felt like there was a lot of unnecessary storytelling in it that I didn't like, just didn't need to be in there. There was definitely a huge twist at the end, but it wasn't scary. Like, to me, it's not a horror book, but I guess you can't really get that scared through reading something. But obviously Stephen King is iconic and he did have really good writing, so I enjoyed that, but it's not one of my favorites. Okay, and then finishing off with the last 3, I'm currently reading A Court of Mist and Fury. I am on chapter 16, page 157, and I am really liking it so far. It's kind of intimidating. This will be the largest book I've ever read, but I'm honestly really excited to finish it, and I know I'll feel really accomplished after, but so far I'm loving it and I cannot wait to gradually finish this series over the next coming months. And then 2 that I am yet to read are The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker. I've heard a lot of really good things about this and I think it will be a really nice winter romance read. And then I also grabbed The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I did not know that this was teen fantasy, but it did have really good reviews, so I don't think it will be too premature for me. But we'll have to see if I want to continue the rest of the series after I read the first one. But yeah, super excited. I have a ton of books that I still need to get through, but there will definitely be another book haul for next month. That was the majority of what I bought this month. Next I'll do like beauty accessories. They're not even really beauty. These are all so random and I contemplated if I even wanted to include them in this video, but that's what I like about doing these. Everything is super random and I'm just being transparent with what I bought. So all of this is from my shoppers trip that I do every few months when I like run out of everything. So I got my favorite sensitive skin flossing sticks. It's from the brand Gum. I got more deodorant. I love the Dove spray brand. It's the only one that I use, and I saw that they came out with a 0% aluminum, which I'm very excited to try. I'm just finishing up my other one, but you know you're getting old when you're excited to try your new deodorant. It's in the scent Coconut and Jasmine. Next is toothpaste. This is the first time trying it, but I do really like it. It's the Burt's Bees Extra White Fluoride Anti-Cavity Toothpaste in the flavor Mountain Mint. I'm using this for a few days now and I'm really liking it so far. Next is moisturizer. This is my favorite body moisturizer ever. It's the Jergens Oil Infused Hydrating Coconut. I really like this because it's super moisturizing, but it's easy to lather. I find some of the other Jergens lotion in their product line are really hard to spread on my skin, and it just feels like a chore to put on moisturizer. So if it's like really difficult to put on, I just don't end up doing it. So I really like that this one is like easy to lather, if that makes sense. You guys can tell I really like coconut. It smells so good. That's all with that. Moving on to clothing and accessories. I got a new Wildflower phone case. I had to email their customer service because my phone did not ship out for 3 weeks, which is like so unheard of for Wildflower cases. And the same thing happened with my friend. They said that they're switching shipping providers, so they're still trying to figure everything out, but I was just really annoyed by that, but honestly worth it because look how cute this case is. It's their new strawberry shortcake. I actually don't have any pink Wildflower cases, so I just absolutely needed this one. I got a pair of sneakers. Did I need these? Absolutely not, but I have such a soft spot for sneakers. I got rid of all of my Air Forces. I don't like them. Everyone has them. They're oversaturated. So I was on the hunt for a just classic pair of white sneakers that I can wear every day. They're the Reebok Vintage Club C sneaker with the green detail. I love these because they're actually off-white, so I think it adds a nice touch to your outfit if like you're wearing a white top or something, just to break it up. I just love how retro they look. Like, to me they look like straight out of the 80s, which is the point of them. I was considering getting the Adidas Sambas in the white color, but I just couldn't justify it because they are insanely expensive right now on StockX. They're like $700 or something in my size, which I'm not paying that because first of all, I don't even wear Adidas, and the only reason I want them is because of how trendy they are right now. Like, I feel like if I bought them, I just wouldn't even end up wearing them next year. So I just thought these were the smarter option. I think they're super cute. They are really narrow though. You guys can probably even tell from me holding them up, and I already have pretty narrow feet, so maybe keep that in mind. Finishing off with one clothing piece. And this I actually bought off of Poshmark. I was just randomly browsing and I like typed in denim mini skirt. I've been wanting one for a while and I found the most perfect one ever. It's actually from Maurizio from TNA and I got it in a size 2. It was like $20 when I think this was originally like $80 or $90. So I would say that's a steal. But it's this mid-rise medium wash denim mini skirt that has this huge slit on the left side. I've already got a few wears out of this throughout the month and I'm obsessed with it. I've paired it a few times with these sneakers with some crew socks and just like a casual top, and it looks so good. I will say though, it kind of fits awkward. It's like super tight because I have wider hips but then looser in the waist, but I'm willing to just like kind of sacrifice it and be a little bit uncomfortable because I just love the way that it looks. I'm debating if I want to get it taken in the waist a little bit, but I feel like I won't be able to pull it over my body if I do that. And that is everything that I bought in the month of October. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will have everything that I featured in this video linked down below if you guys want to check it out. Let me know in the comments what your favorite thing that you bought this month was. But I love you guys and I will see you very soon with a new video.